Hey, what's going on, Appliance Bootcamp? Mike Sneed coming to you again. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Tonight is going to be another short one. Tonight is actually my anniversary, so my wife and I are there next door. So I told them to give me a few minutes. I'm going to come in real quick and do the show real quick, and then we're heading back in. So tonight I've been today makes 21 years that I've been married. So on our anniversary somewhat night, I stopped by to do a show for 15, 20 minutes. But we're really going to celebrate the weekend. So tonight we just rolled out for a minute. But I want to thank everybody for joining us, and just want to remind everybody we got a hands-on live event coming up next week. Next week is 3 days. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and we get started at 8 a.m. People get here around 8, and we try to get done around 4 or 5. So, what's we call? Just remember that. Can't wait to meet the people who's coming. Um, also, we're gonna next week. I'm gonna be giving out the actual tour dates, the cities that I'm gonna be coming to, in the months that I'll be coming there. I'm gonna try to do 5 cities this summer and spring. So I'll be giving those out, and I'll be giving the prices for the people who want to come out, and everything that you're gonna get doing that little. I'm gonna call it my little tour. I'm gonna go on a little tour. Next week I'll make that announcement, and things that they'll go on sale to get into the actual. I'll explain it more next week. What it's going to be to get into the actual mini camp. I'm not going to announce the cities that I'm going to be coming to and the dates that I'll be coming there. Also, we're still talking about that skilled trade boot camp, especially with the tiny homes, and we bounce ideas around. We still haven't gotten everything set up in stone yet. How we want to do it, if we're going to do it, if we can pull it off. We're still in the actual planning stages of that. I think I'm going to meet with Slick and them tomorrow, so we should have a conference call again tomorrow, and I'll know a little bit more about where we're going on with that. Also, I'm still going to put together a seal system class. I'm still trying to wait. I was waiting for Chandler to get into his new building. That's what I would love to do. But if as things start to progress on, I might just do something here while he's still putting his building on. So he got a lot of stuff he got going on in there. All right. Also, what else we got? I think that's about it for announcements. We're gonna get right into this. Like I say, I'm on my somewhat early anniversary. So my son, matter of fact, early anniversary had to drop my son's car off. So we went and picked him up, and so him and my wife are kind of sitting over there for a minute. Um, we got a problem that's going on right now. Kind of getting into what tonight's topic's about. Applies boot camp. Why don't give out certificates? And the problem that we're starting to have right now is the fact that a lot of people now are taking the course. They're taking the course not to learn anything, but just to complete it. They think that just completing the course is enough to actually to do this thing. Sometimes well, it ain't sometimes it is bothering me that people are coming out here taking the course, and all they're caring about is just completing the course. They don't care about learning the material in the course. They don't care about following the instruction in the course. They just look at the video and say, okay, I'm done. What I do? Where my money at? It doesn't work like that. You gotta, and that's what that thumbnail talking about. Study to show that self approved. You gotta study and look at that. You gotta look at that. You gotta look at the online videos, and you gotta apply everything that I tell you to do. You have to do that. And in order for you to get these results that everybody else is getting, If you look at the videos, it's not. It won't even take you 2 days to look at the appliance boot camp videos. Business is not. Trust me, business is not hard. It's very simple. Most of the math used in business is sixth grade math. It's the people who don't never really know how to run a business and never built a business from scratch. They the ones who try to make it seem like it's all hard and it's all complicated. Now you can make it harder, you can make it complicated if you want, but you don't have to run your business that complicated. You can run your business very simple. I run my business very simple. I don't have a lot of moving parts going on. I have just a set amount that I would like to make. And like I say, for me, if I'm going to do business, if I'm a single man, single truck out there, I want my truck to generate a minimum of five.
Hello, Jason.
How did
If
that come
that's
on? Hold on.
handle your business or your business will handle you.
How did that come on here?
Have a blessed day.
What was that? Jesus Christ.
Well, Stacy, I tried
That's
to
Jason Black.
warn you.
That's
I
Jason Black.
really did.
Come on to my
Handle
channel.
your business or your business will handle you.
How did that come on? Jesus Christ. I wonder who that talking. That's Jason Black talking. Somehow it popped up on my YouTube. Sorry about that. But what I was saying is, people are coming in and they're just looking at the videos and thinking it's just going to work, and it doesn't work like that. And also, what I was going to say too is, um, uh, they they're thinking business got to be really complicated. It's not. All I cared about as a one man show is to just make $500 per truck. That's all I care about. It's just $500 per truck. If I could turn $500 per truck, then I was happy. That was the minimum I needed in order to make it to make the numbers and stuff that I wanted. Now, if I wanted to put all this elaborated stuff in there and sophisticated, I could, but that's more moving parts. I just wanted something very simple. You could go out here and do 2 or 3 service calls and make $500 before 12 o'clock and make your money. It doesn't have to be something that's really, 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 really hard. And you all are not wanting to actually do this thing. Y'all thinking that it's just gonna get handed to you, and you're not gonna have to put any work in. You're gonna have to really want to do this business. This appliance repair business, it's work. It's not like the stuff that where you're trying to. I think we're trying too much of, especially on Black YouTube dealing with business. Most of the business is geared towards getting you from doing any work. And when we don't want to do no work, we just want to do something simple and some gimmick, and we're gonna make some money and don't have to do anything. And that's the wrong impression that we're giving people, that they're not going to have to do any work. If you look at most of the people that's out here that's making all this money, the people that you all are watching, the people out here that's doing well in this appliance repair business that came through ABC, I only started this in 2019, and that was in June of 2019 was the first class. So you looking at something. Less these people got 2 years, two and a half, two to almost 3 years into this, and they're achieving this and having this lifestyle, and you don't want to dedicate yourself for 3 months to 6 months to get on track to do this. It's crazy some of the phone calls I'm getting. I've had maybe 8 to 10 phone calls in the last 2 days. Somebody called me. I'm not getting any work. Why are you not getting any work? I don't know. The warranty companies ain't giving me no work. I said, well, I said, do you have a contract? No, they won't give me no contract. Okay, what warranty companies do you apply to? They only apply to one warranty contract. And they told me I applied to one. Uh, what the? You only apply to one warranty contract, and you apply to it less than it ain't been 2 weeks, and you sit at home on your hands waiting and say, okay, where my work at? This is crazy. And like I said, sometimes with some of the phone calls, I wish that I say I wish they were nearby. I'd take my belt off and whoop them. To tell a grown man, you just gonna say you just gonna put one phone you gonna put one phone call to one warranty company and sit down and just wait for them. Where you get that from? You don't it don't work like that. And I think what happens, I think Backpage and these strip clubs and all this and Twitter and Tinder and stuff, that mess the men up. Where the men don't want to put no work in. They rather just what we call they want to just be able to just do like on Backpage. Just oh, I like that girl. I'm gonna call her up and pay her $50, and I ain't got to put no work in. That's what's happening. They don't know. They don't have any way to hunt. They don't want to hunt. They don't want to go kill anything. They want everything just handed to them. Or they call me up and I'll be like, um, uh, and I'm not getting any work. I'm not getting work. Do you have contracts yet? Yeah, I got contracts. Um, okay, who you got contracts with? I can't remember the name. Okay, I just this if you listening, if anybody's listening, that this is the last three calls I had to, right before getting on here. I'm not picking on anything. I just because I went into detail with them on the phone too about this, so I'm not picking and just learning to get other people. So if you're listening, I'm not picking at you. But like I told you, you gotta get there. You gotta look at the videos. You gotta not just look at them to say, okay, I completed them. You gotta look at them to understand this thing. You gotta look at it to know this thing. You gotta have a burning knowledge to want to do this thing in order for this business to work. And I'm gonna be honest. If you think you're gonna get out here and run a business and ain't gonna be thoroughly immersed in it and not gonna put the effort into it, you're gonna get slammed on your head. The universe don't care about no participation trophy. If you get out here and you're gonna try to run a real business and you're not thoroughly immersed into that business and trying and trying to make that business work, you're gonna get slammed on your head. I don't care who you are. I don't care how much money you got or what. The universe don't care. And when you come out here trying to run no business, we saw it. You know, you know, we saw it with Glendon. He went out and he going to start pretty much what I call what kind of business? One of these template business where they already got it. You ain't got to go find no customers. They got everything wrote out exactly how you do your business. And he had a bunch of money. He threw a $500,000 out there on that business and got slammed. It got his head busted open to the white meat because a business don't care how much money you got. A business don't care how a business don't care what you talk. You can get you can get on YouTube and talk and say all this stuff you want to. Uh, uh, when you're trying to show people that you know business and stuff, the universe don't care. When you step into the ring to go run a business and you don't know what you're doing, it's gonna drag you. It's gonna drag you, and it'll make you lose every penny you got, and you come out there running. I don't care how much money you got, it'll bleed you dry. And same thing, if you come out here thinking you're gonna be able to throw money at it, and you're gonna be able to not study this stuff. Look right here. Let me show you this right here. This is what I got to do. This is what I got to do this weekend. It ain't just you all. Look here. I got this refrigerator right here. This Samsung refrigerator. It's one of these flex screens. Look how many damn pages in this service manual. 314 pages right there in the service manual. That I gotta read this thing and figure this out. They got a sealed system problem. Look at this. Look at this. I got to sit down and figure this out. Look at all this stuff that I gotta read and figure out what's going on with this refrigerator. All of this stuff. What do you think I'm gonna be doing this weekend? This is my anniversary weekend, but I gotta sit here and study this stuff to go out here and fix this refrigerator for this lady. So yeah, and this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna have to get thoroughly immersed into this. into this trade. It's not getting no job where, okay, I'm gonna what's it called? I'm gonna go out here and get a certificate, and then I'm just gonna show up to work from 9 to 5 and get paid on Friday. It ain't like that. This right here is you learning. You gotta get out here and study this stuff. You got like I say, I gotta study it. So you know you're gonna study it. How you gonna? You just starting to do appliance repair, and I get this: people who just starting appliance repair, just starting, ain't done their first, ain't done two, haven't quite figured out how to use the meter yet. And they talk about I need to get 5 stops, 8 stops. You can't do 8 stops if you got if you got to do something like this. You can't do but 1 stop per day. The money ain't going nowhere. The money is going to come. This is where you make your money at. When you get in here and you start studying this stuff, and you thoroughly immerse yourself, you're gonna be surprised if you put the effort into it. This thing right here, you'll get the return back, and you become a great technician. You don't have to be no super technician, but you'll learn how to fix it. You can fix it and make your money. And you ain't got to be out here trying to have no 12, 13 subs and all that. You don't need to do all of that. You can be a one-man shop, go out here, make you 500 to 800 to 1,000. Even you'll hit a couple of $2,000 days. You can do that. Come home at a decent time, spend time with your family, your friends, and get and buy you some real estate, buy you some other little businesses to go, and you'll be just fine. You'll be just fine. This right here is not nothing where you're getting out here and you trying to compete because everybody do business at a different capacity. So don't look and think that you're gonna have to be this super business person where you're gonna have to have all of this elaborate systems and stuff running in the background going on to keep your business up and running. You can do it very simple. You can do it very simple. For many of years, all people had to run their business was this right here, a pen and a piece of paper. But the technology that we have now makes it a lot easier and makes it a lot more efficient. It used to be to run a business like I'm running now. I had to make the money that I make now in my appliance repair business. I had to have like 4 or 5 technicians. Now with myself and one sub, I can make the same amount of money and be more efficient than I was when I had 4 or 5 techs running out there. That's what it does. So you don't have to be out here trying to kill yourself to try to compete with somebody. Just be the best that you can be. And you'll be fine. You'll be fine. And just work it to your ability. Everybody's not going to be able to have no subs. Some of you all will never get to more than 2 or 3 stops per day. I'm telling you, some of you will never be nobody's gonna do no 5, 6, 8 stops a day. You don't have the capacity to do it. But there's nothing wrong with that. You can still go out here and make you $300, $400, $500. That's a great living. $100,000 a year is very doable and easy in appliance repair. $100,000 a year is not for $400 a day. You can do that with one with 2 stops, and I can get anybody to the point where they can do 2 stops. And $100,000 a year will be great for you. It will be great for you, and you'll live a great life. And stop. We gotta start. We gotta especially on the black business YouTube. The black business YouTube is becoming more and more just entertainment. There's nothing business about it. The people who are giving the business advice don't run businesses. Their business is actually YouTube. YouTube is the easiest business in the world. And YouTube is the business is one I think is one of the easiest businesses in the world to run because you don't have to have no validation. YouTube. I came on YouTube when JT and I came on. I didn't know nothing about YouTube, nothing about it, nothing about the course creation and stuff. And I turned 300,000 in 6 months almost off of YouTube because it's that easy because there's no really validation into what you're saying. Not nobody cares, and most people most of the people who sell the courses and stuff, they sell you the same course. They go out here and they say, "Oh, I'm going to rename it something different," and sell you the exact same course. But because they peddle it to us as African Americans, and because we don't know what real businesses look like, we don't know anybody in businesses. We don't know what real relationships look like. Everybody's just selling us a bunch of lies. I don't fault their I do fault their hustles because they got us all mixed up because we don't know. But we looking for marital advice from people who ain't never been married, or maybe been married 3 or 4 times, but they never spent no time married. I was listening to a video the other day. A guy was giving some lady some guy ain't married. He's not married. He doesn't have a wife. He talks about sending kids to private school. You ain't never cut a check to a private school for no kids. How do you know what's going on paying for you ain't never sent your kids to private school. That's the other thing too with these uh, uh, that's the thing too with these YouTube. They talking about they're gonna get married and have kids at down near 60 years old. They're gonna get a 20-year old, and we sit there and believe that crap. And we all ask some of the ladies when a man get on blood pressure pills and stuff like that. How capable he gonna be making babies and stuff and doing something with some 26-year old. Now you don't have two massive heart attacks and you on blood thinner and stuff. We know that anyway. That's what people that's what and we buy into that. Or we buy into somebody who never been married before, never sent no kid through private school, never paid for no child to go to college, never had a wife that lived a kept life or anything. But we'll sit there and listen to that BS all day long and actually believe that to the point where I was listening one time some lady talking about she want a man. The men nowadays that make 40, 50 thousand dollars, they in trouble. Everybody now they want somebody to make six figures. 6 figures ain't no money, and they making this thing 6 figures like there's something that that you gotta be some executive, and you gotta be somebody in some suit and doing it. And I have yet to meet go to a meeting with a millionaire and he had a necktie or suit on. I have yet to do it. I have yet to do it. And all the meetings and stuff I went to that I go to now with guys who got money, the people now as I go there and it's the town officials and stuff, the people who got jobs, they got on suit and tie. The people who got money, they never have on no suit and tie. They never have on. I've never seen them with a necktie on. Never. And the whole time. And I was telling somebody too. I said I remember when I had my electrical contracting company, and we was doing a lot of work for all these house flippers. And I remember I used to go to the job sites, and the people who flip houses, they'll show up and all these new Lexus, they'll show up in daggone new Cadillacs, they'll show up in Bentleys. They're always looking nice. There's all this money. You used to see flip this house and stuff on TV, and those guys showing up like that. That's the way they would show up, and I'm thinking, damn, I'm doing something wrong here. I'm on the wrong side of this equation. But sure enough, when that housing thing bust, and the first week or two of the banks cutting off their money, every one of them wrote me a bad check. Every one of them wrote me a bad check, and they couldn't and they almost lost everything during that time. And I realized then that they didn't have no money. Matter of fact, my wife kept telling me they broke. My wife used to tell me all the time, man, don't look at them, Sneed. They broke. They broke. They in debt and they broke. And I said, nah, they lying. That guy got something. And she used to tell me all the time. And sure enough, they were just broke as a church mouse. All of them. And come to find out, a lot of them want their money. They were using other people's money. It was crazy. But doing that when the housing bubble bust, I made a bunch of money. That's when I went out and bought a lot of my property. I was good. Those guys had all that fancy stuff, they didn't have no money. They didn't have no money. And the same thing about ready to happen with this YouTube stuff. This YouTube stuff is catching up, and I think a lot of it has to do with you all. You all are now getting educated enough where you all, because I'll be honest, 90% of you all right now that out here that's watching, pretty much all of you all who's watching this live stream right here, who's running a business, y'all are 90% better. Y'all better than 90% of the YouTubers that's out there talking about business because they have not been able to put together a business that sustains itself and stay in it. You all have been able to do it, and I can call you all businesses up. Y'all got numbers, but we can call you all up and patronize y'all business. Y'all come to my house and actually fix something, and I can talk to you all directly. These other YouTubers and stuff out here, they don't even give you a phone number. Don't even give you a phone number on the screen where you can call them to even talk about the course and stuff that they're selling. You can't even talk to them. They unattached. A lot of y'all call me up and surprised I answer the phone. I got the number scrolling right there at the bottom where you all can call and reach me out. Y'all can come to my place and patronize my business. That's the other thing too. Um, uh, they're talking about they had somebody. I was looking at a YouTube thing earlier. They had the picture with Jay Z and I think it was Jay Z, all these rappers and stuff that's out there at this party and stuff, and they holding up cups and all that. And like they say, you got all that money there, and and none of them ain't got no no place, no business we can patronize. They don't have anything that we can see. All they do is advertising to us, advertise. Well, all that money that they don't supposedly made rapping and stuff. Why? When I go to Nashville, I got the country music Hall of Fame. I can go see all that stuff. But if I go to New York and stuff, I can't go. They ain't got no shrines put up for all the stuff they done. They haven't built anything with their money. They haven't built anything. They haven't done nothing with it. Nothing with it. If you look at any other race, as soon as they what you call, as soon as they start making money and they start getting somewhat of a fan following and stuff. They capitalize on it. You look at Chip and Joanne Gaines. They build them a little gift shop or something where people can come and patronize them and see them in their hometown. They bring resources and money there. They give people something they can touch where they can see them. We don't do that. We take the money and then go lose all of it, trying to be something we're not. We'll take the money and try to be something we're not and lose a $500,000 just crazy, just crazy. Here it is. I took 15,000, bought that little building next door. I showed you all. I took my bare hands. I ripped that building apart, built it back up. You will see every in the end of every year when I get when I got a profit at the end of the year, I take the money and I apply it back into the ice cream parlor. We just got the outside redone. You see a video coming out tomorrow. Where I got the outside painting and stuff looking nice. Got the inside redone a little bit. Next time I get a little bit more. We got the concession truck redone. Next time I get a little bit more money, I have murals going on the inside of the building. But you see me constantly putting stuff back into the building and stuff, and increasing it, making it produce more money. I don't get out here and start crying. Oh, y'all black people don't come buy my ice cream. Y'all making me go out of business. No, I keep massaging that business and keep working it until I make it do what it's supposed to do. That's what entrepreneurs do. That's what business owners do. That's why you look at the numbers. That's why you look at the data and you realize what I'm doing wrong. And you go back and you make the adjustments to your business. And it takes 5 or 10 years to build a business like that to go. And then once you get it down packed and you got it up and running, then you can come back and you can show other people how to do it. But up until then, you can't. And to go out here think you're gonna just throw money out of business and make money, nah, you be broke. I'm gonna read a little bit what we got in the chat, then I gotta get out of here. You see me looking at the door. They done came to the door twice, so I'm gonna get out here in a little bit. All right, what's up, BK from Rocky State? Happy anniversary, bro, Mike. I appreciate that, man. Really do. Greetings, Mike and ABC family. Hey, how you doing, old fix? Uh, Hello, Appliance Repair. What's up, Mike, ABC fam? Just clocked out. Nine first call completes today. $2,250 to the bank. Follow the blueprint, guys, and pre-screen all calls. Yep, no doubt. And that's not including parts. Yeah, see, that's another thing too, Scapelio. It's funny. Uh, you can show people that. You can show people the actual money. You can show them the deposits, and you still get some guy or some lady, you lying, they ain't making that much money. You know, the smart thing for us to do, I'll be honest, the smart thing for me to do is just say forget it. No, it's funny. I brought I talked to Howard and stuff to come on, and maybe do something with the franchises and stuff. And he ain't got time to do it. He building three more restaurants. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell it or not, but I guess he's okay. He's in Miami right now. He's building three restaurants in Miami and a couple other places. He said he was gonna do it, but some of the crazy questions and stuff he getting. He said he said he wasn't even worth it. And sometimes I think that. I said sometimes I look. I said okay, I gotta be the craziest person in the world. I sit here and tell these guys and young ladies how they can make this money, how much money they getting paid out here. And then after I tell them how to do it, I show them the money and stuff you get. And then when I do that, they get mad and say that you're not telling the whole truth and this and that. I say the smart. If I was smart, what I would do is just say forget this YouTube. Just say forget YouTube. Hey, go back, make me $3,000 or $4,000 a day repairing appliances. Um, Come out here in the afternoon, sit out at my ice cream parlor, hang out, make me a couple of $100 a day selling ice cream, and keep pouring my money back into the ice cream, keep buying real estate, and just enjoy my wife and my family, and be done with it, and be done with it. And it's just if I was smart, that's what I would do. But unfortunately, it's in me to I have to do this. This is my makeup. That's why I'm here at my anniversary night talking about this because it's something that I have to do. But if I was smart and stuff, I would just say forget it and get off of this YouTube because if I go look at other races, especially if I go look at another race and somebody's doing what we're doing, where they're out here repairing houses themselves, they're fixing cars, anything that they're actually doing in the skilled trades, they actually are doing it. They whatchamacallit, they got millions of subscribers, they got thousands of views and stuff, and people look for that. There's somebody who's authentic, who's actually doing it. You don't see nobody in no other race just sitting right back here, just talking about what they can do and never do it. I don't see how in the world we get past that, where all we gotta do is sit here with this microphone and just talk. And the more you all watch, and the more you all buy my courses and never complete it and never get the results, nobody never pops up and says, "Hey, I'm just as big as they are now, or I'm bigger than they are now." And I went through this. Nobody never does that. Nobody never gets to that standard. And they make the money off of telling you how you can't do what they can do, and they can't do it. It's crazy, and it just drives me crazy. It just drives me crazy to see that. And maybe I am hating. Maybe I'm hating a little bit. Salute to Grandmaster Mike and ABC family. Hey, how you doing? Hey, wait, how you doing, Patrick? Man, glad to talk to you the other day. Yep, he's down in Dunn, North Carolina. Okay, right down the street from me. My app. Hey, Mike and ABC family. Just getting on the road home from fixing my first Scott from residential ice machine. There you go. Nothing like high or fixing something and the people appreciate it. Yeah, there's no doubt. That's a great high. That's a great high. Yeah, matter of fact, the refrigerator that I was just showing, I went to the customer house, and that was one of the. A lot of times I just do general conversation. I can figure out. We'll get to the point of talking about entrepreneurship. Now I'm at some of my customer houses, and then I'll find out what they do. But that one out, that couple right there, I wanted to ask them what exactly they done because they have a nice house. He had an actual shark tank. He had an actual shark tank in like in the living room and stuff. He had like a big monster truck out front, and all their cars looked pretty. They were all over black and chrome. The Lexus. We had like a Lexus. Had a big like F-350 dually diesel. They had a Cadillac truck, but everything was just so organized and stuff. I wonder, and then you get into the house, and it was a mixed race couple. The guy was white, and he was like a punk rock guy, kind of like I didn't know if he was a DJ or something. His wife, a very nice looking sister, very nice looking sister, but she had a she no, I was trying to figure out exactly what they done. I didn't know if they done something like a gym, did they own like a nightclub or restaurant or what. I could never figure out what they done. But they had like interesting stuff. They had like Great Danes. They had two Great Dane dogs in there. Outside they had like a batting cage for their son and stuff. Like you go to the actual batting cages and stuff. They had an actual batting cage back there. They had a zip line going through there. They just had it's just like a fun place, and they had about 6 7 kids. So I was curious. So when I go back to fix it, I have a little. He was sleeping a lot, so that's why I wonder if he was like a DJ or some nightclub. That he was sleeping a whole lot on the couch. Maybe next time he'd be up and I could talk to him. And I didn't want to ask his wife, what do y'all do? So I'd much rather talk to the husband about that. But that's some of the joys of renting appliance repair business. You go to some nice places, nice places. Um, Journey appliance. People lose the part where you gotta put in the work. Yeah, and sometimes I look especially I look at the people who came before this group, where you had the guy from out of Boston ride a motorcycle in the rain. You had a humble leader, him and his family almost homeless. I look at all those things those people sacrificing to get in and to pay and to learn this stuff, and they excelled at it. And then you see somebody don't even want to look at don't even want to master the video, and I'll take you. You can look at them in 2 days. And I had that. I had somebody call me too. Say, where the rest of the videos? I said, what are you talking about? You looked at all of them. That's all it was. I had to pay for just those. Yeah, business is not hard. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's very simple. Um, I went to the Mystic Ice Cream Boot Camp. That's another thing too. I'm seeing the alumni. I'm seeing the pictures from the ice cream boot camp. I'm seeing alumni showing up in the ice cream boot camp. I was surprised to see that. I saw y'all there, and I saw your wife there. I don't want to put their names out because I don't know if people know what they're doing. But I saw the picture of his wife completing the boot camp, and that felt good. I said, man, look at it. They down there with tie dye Jeff. But I saw alumni. I'm seeing some alumni going through there now, and I just love that. But yeah, when I was down there, I was one of the myself and one other guy was already in the ice cream parlor business. But the people who never ran a business, they couldn't believe it was just that simple. They wanted it to be something complex. They came wanting to take notes and all. It's simple. It's simple how to run this business. And they just could not get it around their head that it was just that simple when it was. KT, I want to quit my 9 to 5 job and work for myself. Well, if you follow the blueprint of Appliance Bootcamp, you can do it within a year. You can do it within a year. Mr. Mechanical, what's happening, Mike? Hey, how you doing? What's popping? B1, yeah, I don't know how Jason Black got in on my channel. I'm gonna hit him with a copyright strike. uh, there's a ghost in the shop. I'll take my ice cream to go. Thanks. TBA playing. Yep. There gonna be one. Hey, now, Dr. Funk, wow, yes, you have to take action and follow the instruction. Mike laid it out. The course is not going to do the work for you. Yeah, it is. That's people think it's like getting a job. Uh, you got to make it work for you in your situation. Yeah, and this is the thing too. Mr. Older wrote took the time out to write down all the different warranty companies and phone number and all that, and they got that right there in front of them, and they just said, "I was call one of them to be done with." I know. I told myself, "You only call one. Y'all need to do all of them." Hell yeah, you need to do all of those and some more. That's your job, man. People missing the fact that you have to do the work. Yeah, can I quit my job? Yeah, yeah. Jesus Christ, yeah. You can quit your job, but you want to follow the blueprint. You don't want to quit your job until you have 3 to 6 months of living expenses built up in your 25% owner's pay. But yeah, you can definitely quit your job. I haven't worked in 20 years doing appliance repair. What's up, Mike from ABC Fam? All right, hey, how you doing, Terry the electrician? Okay. Greg B. Yeah, you gotta do some work. Ain't nothing easy about this. You get what you put in. Yeah, that's the honest to God truth. You gotta put it in, and that's the good thing about this. You get out what you put into this thing. You get out what you put into this thing. 63 Impala Rag dude. What's up, Mike ABC fam? I got a call from a property manager yesterday for an oven. I stopped everything I was doing and went and fixed it. She has over 50 units and hired me for the yeah, it's just that easy, man. Just that easy. Yeah. You got to keep your eggs in more than one basket. Come on. Yeah, you do. I always been told. That's what I told one of the guys. I said, man, I said, uh, uh, I've always been told, a sorry rat ain't got but one hole to run into. That's what the men always told us when you were single and you got one girlfriend and you in trouble. They always say, man, you crazy. You only got one. No, sorry rat ain't got but one hole to run in. You gotta have your options. If they cut you off, you in trouble. You got always gotta have some place to go. And these guys right here is just bad, just bad, just bad. It's just crazy. They networking, appliance professionals. All right, I can't count the number of nights reading out appliance repair and trying to perfect. Yeah, reading about appliance. Yes, yes, and I'm still doing it. That's what I'm 20 years in, and I'm still doing it. I'm the exact same thing that I'm telling them to do. I'm doing it. And see, that's one of the things why I tell people about if somebody say, okay, I'm gonna have a tech line, you can call me, and I'm gonna tell you how to fix something. Well, how do I know how to fix it? Well, I'm gonna go get the service manual and read it, and well, I'm just gonna cut me out the equation. I'll show you do the same thing that I would do. It's no magic how I know how to fix it. I'm gonna show you to do the same thing. Go get that service manual and take the time to read it. Now, if you're just too lazy and don't want to read it and stuff, that's another issue. If you don't want to put the work in, then you deserve to get what you get. You deserve for the universe to come slam you on your head to get you out of the marketplace. You don't need to be here. But if you want to be in this marketplace, I ain't gonna sit here and force you to read this thing, and I'm not gonna read it for you. No, you don't need to be in the trade if you're not gonna put the time and the effort in to perfect your craft. With that, I prefer that you do fall under if you're not gonna put the effort in because there ain't that much work. All it is just be consistent. And most of the problems they ain't for a couple of parts that control the whole system. If you have to replace all three parts, like for instance, like here go right here. This is the box you get. Hey, for $25. Right here too. I order these all the time. So what happens if you got a Samsung dryer and it's squeaking? Most of the time, there's going to be this idler pulley right here. This is what comes in the whole package for $25. You get the idler pulley, you get the belt, and you get four rolls for $25. Let's see how much they charge for idler pulley for Samsung dryer. So you get one that's squeaking. and you somebody who don't, you read the what you call, you read the service, you read going to appliance, and they tell you, oh, it's the Isla pulley, or it could be the roller, could be the belt. Just order this $25 off of Amazon, and you order that, and you replace the whole everything, and you're done. You ain't got to worry about no callbacks or anything. Let's see how much you get for that repair. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen with you all. So I'm gonna come here, and this me using my blue book. I'm gonna do. Let me find dryers. Dryer. Let me find Samsung right there, and you're gonna do an idler pulley, and you're gonna do. Let me find drum belts, belt drum, and I'm gonna do a roller. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna do this right here. I'm gonna do the whole kit and take that off. See what they get me. $332. So this, everybody can see that. So that's how much I would charge the customer. And when I tell the customer, I'm going to replace everything, all your rollers, your belt, and your idler pulley, and then I'll take care of all your squeaking sounds. All you got is $25 worth of parts in here. So the $32 take care of your part. Now you got $300. You got first call complete. And this is a very common, very common repair that you get all the time. And that's all you gotta do. It's just that simple. It's just that there ain't no brain surgery to it. So you just order you two of them. What you do when you order it from Amazon, don't order one, order two. So if you use one, you got another one, and as soon as you use that one, you order you two more and stock your truck. And that's how easy it is to make this money out here. And it ain't nothing hard. It ain't hard at all. Man, you have over 10 warranty companies out here. You need to apply to that. Yeah, yeah. And Mr. O done all the work. Done all the, and sometimes I get so I feel sorry for Mr. O, because people have the daggone course. It's inside the course, and then come there onto Facebook and ask what warranty company should I apply to. And Mr. O had to tell, if I got $1 for every time Mr. O had to tell somebody, I gave you the paper. It's in their course. Yeah, I ain't read it yet. And why not? You gotta sell yourself on every job. Leave business cards. Yeah, always leave two business cards. Wherever you go, give them two business cards. One for them, one to give to a friend. The vendor package is thick, but you have to fill out. Yeah, no doubt. They network it. Scapelio, folks you talking about, with all due respect, should just stick to, they're not a candidate for them. Yeah, yeah. It's getting that way. See what happened? We're in the thing for participation trophies. We're in the place where people go to the strip club and they go to Tinder, they go to Backpage. They don't have to hunt for nothing. They don't have to you know they don't have to learn how to catch no ground ball. They don't have to learn how to catch no pop fly. Because regardless of what, they're gonna get put in the game for at the game, regardless of how bad they suck. They don't have to worry about being able to hit a curveball. Back in my days, if you, I don't care if it was little league or what, if you didn't play, you couldn't play, you didn't play. You just set the bench. That's all. And what you would do back in my day when I was playing little league baseball, this even in the city league where your parents pay for you to play, they had they had one position for you that for somebody the best of the worst player. When we had the pitching machine, he was a pitcher, and all he done was sit there and when the catcher threw the ball back, he missed it half of the time, and the guy, the coach who was putting the ball in the pitching machine, had to catch it, put it in the pitching machine, and then the next thing you would do, you be the runner for the catcher. Every time the catcher hit or somebody get hit, you be a pitch runner That's how you got in the game. You weren't gonna get out there and miss no ground balls and miss no pop flies and nothing. And everybody knew that. And eventually they realized, oh, baseball ain't his thing. So you go find you something else to do. They ain't waste no time with you out there. Same thing. When I remember when I was coaching Little League baseball, and this guy, this dad comes up to me and he said, "I want my son to get on the mound and pitch." I was like, "Okay." I'm thinking, is this other guy that I got playing shortstop? I was like, "Okay, yeah, he got a pretty good arm." He said, "Yeah, he he won all types of trophies playing baseball." And so then I said, "Okay," I said, "Who's your son?" And he told me, I said, that's your son. He said, "Yeah." I said, "You want him to pitch?" He was like, "Yeah." The guy can't get the ball up there to the mound. Uh, so I said, his arm ain't strong enough to get the ball up there. Yes, he is. I work with him. He's good. I said, for 2 games, I wouldn't let him do it. Then finally, he don't worry me to death, and he go to the Parks and Rec person over the Parks and Rec, and said that he think everybody, this is what he think everybody should get to play every position. Now I was like, nah, everybody ain't equipped to play every position. I see where your talent's at, and I'll develop you for that position that you're at. But everybody's not equipped to be a catcher, be a pitcher, to play shortstop. If you ain't got the arm and stuff, and you ain't athletic enough, I ain't gonna put you out there just to put you there. But anyway, I said, okay, I'm gonna make him pitch, let him pitch. So I told him, I said, he gonna pitch this game coming up. Man, he had his whole family out there. They had video cameras and this and that. The first ending, I don't think he got 2 balls up there to the plate. And so what happens? He's so gone. He told me the boy's gonna go pro. He said, "I think he's gonna go pro." The second ending come up, I had to pull him off the mound because now the team is getting mad at him. Because now the team said, "Man, get the ball up there," hollering at him stuff. And now you can see he's frustrated. He's about to cry up there on the mound. So now I got to get him out. I got to pull him off and not let him play anymore. And so that's the thing I was trying to tell them. Your son, even though you think he can't pitch, he's not a pitcher. And what happens, you putting him out there, eventually the team is going to get mad and start because he's making them lose, and they're gonna start dealing with him, and he gonna catch slack behind. And the other thing too, like I should tell people too, if I got a point guard and I got a pitcher or somebody out there, I need somebody that has a strong tenacity not to break. He's not gonna have to get. He can't get flustered. If I got a point guard out there and they running a press, I can't have him. I can't have him getting flustered and about to cry because they won't let him get the ball up the court. I need him to stay focused and get that ball up there and keep his head in the game. Same thing if he's pitching. If he gets to a point where he gets a little behind, I need him to get out that slump and get us through where I can get the next pitcher in. So sometimes we try to force those guys to do things that they can't, and sometimes uh, because of this thing that we have now with these guys, regardless if they ain't worth a damn or not, they get out there and they get to do it. They think they can do the same thing with running a business. They think, oh, I'm just gonna look at the videos. I looked at it, so I'm good. I'm just gonna send one contract out there, and I'm gonna sit back. I'm good. It don't work like that in no business. A business don't care. A business do not care. It will um, the business would not care. It does not care. Torch appliance repair. Yeah, it's going to test you. Even if yeah, it is going to test you because it has to. The universe has to make sure that it's not putting no junk out there. So it's going to make sure that it weeds out the weakness. It's going to weed it out. That's why I kept telling everybody when they kept asking me about people on YouTube about running a business. I said I need to see them come off of YouTube and run a physical business off of YouTube because then you will see. You will see then if you come off and try to run a physical business, the universe don't care. It's going to weed out those that don't have the ability to do it, and you see them running right back to YouTube because it's safe. You don't have to worry about that. I ain't got to worry about no customers calling me here on YouTube. Matter of fact, I can stop my number from scrolling at the stream. So y'all don't have to worry about that. Y'all don't even know where most of them you don't even know where they live at. You don't know where their office at. You don't know anything about it. I don't have to worry about you popping up in the middle of the day telling me my shit ain't no good. I don't have to worry about that on YouTube. You just paid, and that was it. I don't have to worry about you coming out here boycotting in front of my ice cream parlor. Mike Sneed taking money and acting like he can run a business and stuff. I don't have to worry about that because I do real business out here. I do real business out here. And because they don't do real business, they don't want to see you all. They don't want to see you all out there. That's why they run from you. They don't want to see you all. Okay. What's going on, Mike? Hey, how you doing, DC now? Mr. O, Mike, I don't want to mention the alumni who did online course, and he's with Old Republic. I had to go behind him several times in repairs. He refused to ask for help. Customers don't want him back in their home. Yeah, we have you have some of those. Some people it takes a little bit longer. But the thing about it, if you just reach out to them and just tell them what you found and what they what they done wrong and stuff and how they can correct it. Not so much embarrassing thing, but just out of a helping hand to help them. And then some people just not going to make it. If you coming out, I tell you right now, if you coming out here to make money, just out here trying to get some money, oh boy, this appliance repair will break you, boy. If you going into business for the sole purpose of just to get some money, and it's not nothing. You don't have nothing bigger aspiration about it. But I'm just gonna come out here and get money. Man, a business will break you down like a double barrel shotgun. it will break you down. So if he's out here just trying to get some money, yeah, it's gonna catch up with him. And believe it or not, sometimes if that person might comes back and be and he recognizes it and he'd be good. I never forget TML, one of the first interviews he done with a young man, and that was a great interview. I wish I could have got. I wish he'd do a part two with that guy. But the guy started off trying to do appliance repair, and he made all those mistakes, like all of us made. And all of us have done it at the beginning. Man, I messed up so much stuff when I was at Sears trying to learn how to do this stuff. Even when I went out on my business for myself, I told you I flooded all those houses and all that stuff. You're gonna make mistakes. You ain't gonna if you out here, you're gonna make mistakes, and that's what the third party warranty company is for, and that's what your insurance is for. But you'll learn. I made so many mistakes out there, especially at Sears and whatnot. But even when I ran my own business, got started, I made mistakes. But getting back to TML with that guy he done an interview with, that guy, he knew where he messed up, and then he met one of his customers out at the restaurant. His customer wanted to lay hands on him. He got it straight though, and now he knows. And that was a great interview. Great interview. If you hadn't never seen that interview, go check that out. I wish he would do a part two with that guy. I just love that guy's story. All right, that's decent enough. Yeah, pregame keeps you on point. You got a pregame. Man, them sound songs, LG fridge, man, be as thick as a damn. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. And like I say, you got to read that. You got to read that. You got to read it. You got to understand it. Hey, Mike and ABC fam. Hey, what's going on, Quentin Hodge? Engineer for Samsung, LG, Whirlpool have the best service manuals. Yeah, they be thorough. They be thorough. Yep. 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 Make your plan, make your plan and work your plan. Yeah, that's what you gotta do, appliance professional. Yep. How you doing, Tack Appliance? All right. Yep, the money ain't going nowhere. I did 2 calls this morning and went shopping for new boat the rest of the day. Yep, the money is not going anywhere. It's gonna be there. It's gonna be there. That's Greg B. That's right. Be the best you can, people, and stop comparing yourself to the next. Do your journey to reach. Yes, that's it. I'm telling you, it's gonna get. I'm telling you, once you get that, you're gonna be happy. what Greg B just said. What's going to happen? You're going to get to a point where you're going to laugh at the guys who doing 7 or 8 calls. You're like, man, let those guys go do it. I ain't running out here killing myself no 7 or 8 calls. I'm okay. I'm going to do my 4 or 5, be home, and enjoy my life. And you have a great life. I mean, you have a wonderful life. You have a wonderful life. My QuickBooks just altered me. One of my COD calls just paid. Just alert him one of the COD calls just paid. Start relay replacement on metal refrigerator. There you go. That's great stuff. Uh, Miss Facts, Mike. Most of these challenges, like it is. It's crazy, man. Yeah. The old course refresh. Yeah. Yeah. Always they do it. The internet, especially YouTube, is a straight hustle. They bring in the street game online and hustle people out of their money. It is, man. It's crazy now. It's crazy. Engineering appliance repair. Just been sticking to the HVAC side of YouTube. Everything else is a joke. I'm trying to get this money. I'll be honest, man. It got to the point now. I can't hardly look at YouTube anymore. I can hardly look at YouTube anymore. And I when I said that I used to enjoy the black business part of YouTube. I did. I did used to enjoy it, especially when I saw people trying to build businesses. When everybody was out there trying to build a business, then you got authentic stuff. You're seeing them grinding that first year or two. But when they hit the wall, that's when you get to see what somebody's made out of. Uh, the guy, I think it's I forget the boxing guy. But that was his analogy. He was like, he don't care about nobody knocking somebody out, every in 3 seconds, 4 seconds. He said, yeah, that's nice, but he wants you tell what a boxer is made out of when he reached up when he matched up with somebody who's just as strong and as talented as he is, and he can't overpower him, and now he has to go the distance. Then you'll get to see what you made out of it. Well, that's the same thing with a business. We all have hit the wall in this appliance repair business. Everybody who's out here doing this thing for more than a year or so, you got to a point where you say, "Man, I got to get out this thing. I'm stuck. I done lost money. Somebody done stuck me and screwed me out my money." And you had to make a decision. Either you're going to keep going, or you figure this thing out, or you're going to turn around and go do something else. We all had to hit that wall, but we pushed through it and got to the other side, and got rewarded for it. I see people now. You start to see people when you first start, like you go open up a new territory. The first year or so you open up that new territory, you're gonna when you hit those dead spots, cause you ain't put enough seeds down. Your business ain't got enough root in it yet, and you're gonna go through those droughts where there's not enough rain, just like your grass, and the tree. You're gonna go to a place where you're gonna go to a drought, and if your yard is not established enough, it's gonna start to dry out, and like it's dying out. But it's still there. But you're gonna start to get worried. You say, man, the grass getting brown. I ain't putting the water down on it. What's gonna happen? But as soon as that rain comes, it picks up and go. The next year after that root system get really good in there, and it has a good root system, a little bit of drought ain't gonna hurt it. It's still gonna stay green and it's gonna move on. Well, what happened when you first build a business or you move a business to another area, you gotta start all over again. And you hit these droughts. Like right now, this is somewhat of a drought because everybody now waiting on the taxes to come in. So now it's like calm before the storm. Most people who got established businesses, I'm enjoying it. That taxes, that things are slowed down, so I can catch up, and I enjoy the time off. But somebody who just moved a business or just started up a business, they worried. They said, "Man, the phone just got cut off. What's going on? We need to get back and get this rain coming again." But most people who've been doing it 2 years, I seen them. I saw them the first year. They were asking those questions. Anybody phone ringing to slow down and stuff. Now I'm seeing them saying like everybody else, man, it's okay to slow down. y'all just be calm, just wait, because it's gonna get busy in a little bit. Let me just catch my breath. So everybody else who's been doing it for a couple of years, we sitting back and say, hey, just relax, it's coming, don't rush it, because I'm trying to catch my breath right now. But yeah, but you're gonna get those issues. Uh, there we go. Putting money in assets is the key. Yeah, it is. It is. And going back to engineer appliance. Now the HVAC side, I think because there the skilled trades that require a contractor's license, those are a lot better. I figure you get a lot better YouTube content out there. Ours is coming up because I'm telling you, you all are putting out some great stuff. You all are putting up some great stuff, but we're ours is people are still catching up with ours with the business part of it. Um, I think a lot of the YouTubers that's coming through appliance repair who's out there, I don't think they have realized yet how strong and how knowledgeable they really are in business. Um, that they haven't realized that yet. That they really, how can I say this? That they really don't need anybody to help them move and do stuff. That's all of them. All of them are very knowledgeable and strong, but they haven't realized how knowledgeable they are. I don't think they have came to that realization yet, and so they haven't really. They're still kind of I think limiting their self. But it won't be long. I think in the next year, I say another year or two. I definitely see I see the Tech the Titans being huge. Uh, uh, I'm seeing I think Reggie Williams he's gonna really catch a lick and go. Um, and we got some more people coming up. DCNF. I think he's gonna be one to go. I think of humble leader uh, uh, because we don't read, put some stuff out there. I thought if Peter would come and tell, if Peter would go and put his story out there, he would be somebody that would really blow and go. So because y'all we get to see authentic you all putting business together. You all are not out there just talking business theory and happen to and, and, and and having to pull up for other people to get the business. I think what's going to happen, you all are going to actually uh, blow and go a lot further than all the other black YouTubers that's doing business stuff out there. Because if y'all stick it within the business, not only do you know the technical part, y'all know the technical part, y'all know the real marketing part. Y'all know the customer service part. Y'all know the accounting part. Y'all know how to do the assets. So you got all those things covered. All those things covered. And I think sometimes that's some of the things that actually I think some of the things might intimidate some people from actually wanting to really push push some people who are into the building small scale trade businesses like this. When you're a one or two man shop, you know all the pieces on the board, all the things on all the pieces on the board. You know, okay, you got your hands in all of that. You know how to really market. You know how to really talk to the customers. You know how to talk to the customers. You know how to talk to the people you get your contract from. You out there marketing it. You know how the marketing and stuff work. Uh, you know how to actually hire and train people. You're doing all of that. You got everything. You got all pieces of the puzzle, and you know how they play. What happens a lot of times with some of the black YouTubers and stuff, they might have just gotten. This is what I see. They've gotten a small piece here and there of the puzzle, or they've been around someone who might have been a big player, and they talked to them in conversation and picked up terminology and picked up something and figure out, you kind of, if you're talking to somebody that's in business and you halfway in business, you can kind of figure out what they're doing and talk intelligent about it. But that's those two parts I tell you about the knowledge and understanding. You can get knowledge and understanding that way. But the wisdom, where you actually take that and apply it to your life or apply it to somebody else's life and get the results, very few people can do that. And that's what you all are having. You all got the wisdom where not only do you get the knowledge and understanding, but you can take that knowledge and understanding and apply it to somebody, apply it to your life and get it and make it work. True signs of wealth are sneakers and with scrap. 1% proof. There you go. What's going on, Mel Manning? All right. Velcro sneakers are the signature of wealthy man. Yep. Yep. The folks with wealth aren't worried about people's opinions regarding their clothes, trust and belief. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Not Velcro. I will always have to go before Velcro level. I still have a ways to go for Velcro levels. There you go. Thank you, Dale Scott, for the happy anniversary. It's true. Velcro and station wagon. Yep. Yep. What's up, SQ Services? All right. I thank you for the happy anniversary. Mike, you showed us how to work for yourself and be free and make what you want and do what you want. Thanks. Thanks. Now I walk and talk different. Laugh out loud. Thanks. I appreciate that. Thanks. Yeah. So much fakery on YouTube. I service houses in Potomac, Maryland. I've seen real money. The one he just fixed, the ice maker, owns a huge company. You can visit it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Terry, the fakers make it hard for the real one. Yeah, they do, Terry. They do. That's the thing that's messed up. They make it hard for the real ones that really can teach people because they come with all the fake stuff and just so much fake stuff that it just runs off the good stuff. I'm gonna read a couple more. I'm gonna scan through them, and then I got to get out of here. Melanor. Hey, Mike and ABC fam. It's a dream for me to attend your class. Well, be listening next week. Next week, I'm gonna announce the actual tour. I'm gonna be going to 5 different cities over the summer, and with that, we're gonna do like a little mini camp, and it's gonna be something very affordable. So you listen to next week, and you might be able to get in and buy one of those. Diversify your workflow. That's right. Mike, I was watching the videos in the garage door installation repair course. I know you mentioned repairs. You were basically talking about replacing parts more than actually repairing. Yeah, you just in the garage door, you just replace the parts. There's a sprocket, photo eyes, um, uh, control board, motor. Uh, you have a capacitor. You just replace those parts. Garage doors are pretty easy. Yep. Let's see. That Samsung drain pump today gave me hell, but I got it done. There you go. There you go. For Samsung drive, the same Oliver assembly works for all of them. I keep one with me all the time. Yep. 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 There you go. Mike giving out the Samsung dry squeak repair kit. Definitely a must have on item. No doubt. Them super texts about to come out about buying parts. Yeah, Greg B. Them super texts about to come out about buying parts off of Amazon. Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Matter of fact, I'll be honest. I started not. I was gonna do a show. I was gonna do a video on kits like that you buy from Amazon. That but I said, nah, if I do that, people be getting mad about not getting OEM. It's OEM. If I that roller, if I go right now to Marcone and look for that roller, they show that it's discontinued. So and just the roller itself was $50 on Marcone. Just one roller, $50 on Marcone. I can go to Amazon and get that, and one day they have it here to me for $25. So it's hard to beat it. This side is the truth, no doubt. Uncle Mike, since we still do warranty calls, when should we negotiate our service calls since all this inflation is currently rising, gas, insurance, overhead, etc. Uh, you probably not going to be able to adjust them much because until they adjust their prices in the industry with their customers, they pretty much will be charging the same. Your thing is to do is to migrate off of the warranty calls and start replacing them with more COD calls. Warranty calls is not a place you're gonna you can make a lot of money and get rich off of warranty calls, but the majority of your money is gonna come off of when you start making CODs. Okay. Uh, yeah. Greg B, I have good luck with Amazon. Yeah, yeah, stuff like that. I do have good luck with them. BK for the Rockets say you have good luck with Subco Iowa Police. Okay. Warranty calls get whatever's cheaper. The COD gets strictly OEM. Yep, there you go. Business cards and magnets. Yep. Yep, they love magnets. They can stick them on the refrigerator. Yep, some of the stainless steel ones they wouldn't stick. You have to stick them on the sides, but yeah, that's good. Yep. Yeah, that's the same thing too. I only get the kits, the stuff that I know. Now I don't trust the control boards off of Amazon, but those dryer kits and stuff, yeah. Um, yep, there you go. Messing with a conference, everybody's getting OEM. Okay, there you go. Um, they networking. Here we go. Mike Sneak, that whole everybody should play all the positions is nonsense. In that case, lineman would be playing wide receiver. Yeah, 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 yep. All right, they networking. Yep, everybody ain't built for this. Some people ain't going to get it. No matter what you do, that's okay because something's out there for them. This just ain't it. Yeah, it is. It is. And that's one of the things that I had to realize uh, early on why I had to kind of raise the prices up too, because I wanted to get those people who was ready to go, who somebody make a sacrifice to get in. If they don't make no sacrifice to get in, they ain't ready to go. So next week, same thing. I'm gonna get people uh, uh, who are ready to go. They'll get a chance to get in because they have like 3 months to get up and get running. I'm going to announce that next week. This appliance repair has so many avenues for you to take, no doubt. Okay, Greg B saw the interview. Yeah, yeah, that was a great interview. I love that interview. Yep. Uh, yep, you get the actuators. Yeah, they're pretty good too. All right. Once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. We are now getting ready to get out of here. If I want to make 22 years, I'm going to have to go. I just really enjoy you all joining me out here. Like I say, next week I'm gonna be making an announcement for the actual. I'm going on tour, so the actual tour dates. So with that, I'm gonna have an actual special price and a special thing we're gonna do for people like the young man who said his dream is to come to the take the course and get into the appliance repair. We're gonna actually make it so that it's gonna be something affordable that you'll be able to get into, and you gotta be ready to go though. It's not gonna be something you're gonna be able as we say, drag your feet and push your foot around with. It's gonna be for people who's really ready to go. They ain't saying you gotta go. Ain't for you to go quit your job, but for you to get started and start making money and go. So I'll be announcing that on Monday. Once again, I want to thank everybody who's joining us tonight. And if you hadn't already, like, share. If you think the information we're giving out here is good information, I just want you all to to be able to live the life that I have lived. I was talking to someone today, and we were talking about death, and I was like, I didn't really get free until I got the fear of death away from me. But I think I wasn't afraid to die. Everybody's gonna die, so ain't no way of getting around that. But until then, I became truly free, where I felt like I was able to really be a man. Because up until then, the first thing that go through your mind, if something happened to me, if I do this, somebody might kill me, this and that, and then sometimes it might keep you from doing something. It might keep you from doing something to protect yourself for fear that somebody's going to kill you, and end up getting killed anyway. So, but I felt like once I truly became not fearful of death, and took responsibilities to make sure that if I was to die, that my family and stuff would still be able to prosper and live on the lifestyle that we have. That's when I really became free, and that came through appliance repair. Appliance repair taught me all of that, and I'm gonna get more into those type of stories because it's the same thing. It's funny. I gotta say this and get out of here. You all are coming down the same road that I. It's funny to see you all come down the same road that I came down. I had three people. It was Valentine's weekend. It was Valentine's weekend and my anniversary weekend. And I'm gonna say this quick story here, and I'm getting out of here. I had three people three young men that called me. Um, One wasn't married, and two of them were married. When you start doing this, start running your own business and stuff, um, the significant other, you're gonna run into some issues. You're gonna run into some issues, and some of it has to do with intimacy and stuff. And like I say, the guys who call me, uh, I'm just using this because this is stuff I'm going to talk get more into, as far as the men running their business and stuff. And I had to give them the same. I never thought never thought I'd run down have to give somebody that advice. But it was advice about and somebody might be hearing it now. I might have to use it now because my wife to open the door. But uh, uh, you're gonna get to a point with the intimacy where if you're out here running your business, and you gotta have your mind ready to go out here and run this business because you got all this stuff going. If you and your wife are having problems, or you and your husband are having problems, um, and especially for a man, it might be the same for a woman. I don't know. I ain't never been a woman, but for a man, if he can't be intimate with his wife, and he got to get out here and go to work, he ain't no good all day because that's all he's thinking about, and he's not going to be able to perform at his best because he's going to be thinking about that all day. And a lot of times it starts off with an argument first thing in the morning or all that night, and he's not rested and he's not rejuvenated to go out here and do his best to perform for the family and stuff. And so what happens, you it gets you in a lot of trouble because most of the men, especially if he's an entrepreneur, and this just ain't me saying this. If you read Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill done a lot of studies on that. Most men who are entrepreneurs and go getters, they got real high sex drive, and you gotta be able to. If he's not thinking, and that's something that takes it's gonna take it's gonna come in front of anything else he has to do. He gonna be thinking about that all day, and eventually he be instead of him going out here trying to do service calls, he be going out trying to get that taken care of out in the streets. So I was telling them you're gonna have to go to a 2 day rule. I say it's funny. I never thought I'd be talking about this, but I had to talk to three people about it this week. You have to go to a 2 day rule, and somebody might need to hear it. 2 day rule is you come to agreement with you and your spouse or you and your significant other that you can't go more than 2 days while being intimate. And what that does, it takes the argument away um, from it takes the arguing away because we all come to that agreement now, and she doesn't have to worry about you nagging her all the time, and you ain't got to be worried about is this going to be the fun night or we're going to argue again tonight. So it's a day off in between, and you got a point now. You can really go out here and get your work done. You don't have to argue and stuff. She doesn't feel like you pressuring her about it all the time, and it works. It works great. It works great. You know, in the early years, it works great for the maybe it works great for the female too in the early years. I don't know, but I know for the male, it worked great for the male in the early years, and then it switches up in the later years and work great for the female because, as we all know, as you get older, that's why most men don't become millionaires until they get to their 40s and 50s. That's when your testosterone starts to drop off. You're not thinking about it as much, and so now that makes sure because now she's starting to get closer to getting to the end cycle, and hers is picking up because they think her body thinks she only got a little bit of time left to make another baby. So hers is picking up. So now it's making sure that you keeping her together and that y'all staying together and being intimate. Because what happened if y'all not being intimate, it ain't gonna be long for the marriage to go on or the relationship to go on. So that's the conversations and stuff. We're gonna have to start having some of those conversations about 'cause all that stuff goes with business. All that stuff goes to business. Like I said, I'm not no religious person or anything, but the teaching of the Bibles and all that, it comes right. You're gonna have to live that stuff. You're gonna be a businessman, and you're gonna have to apply it. You're gonna have to apply it. And like I say, if you go to 2 day rules, it keeps y'all from arguing. You know when your date coming up, and it don't mean you gotta wait 2 days, but you can't go no more than 2 days. And that keep y'all regular and from talking to some of you all, it'll improve y'all batting average a lot because some of you all that gets you three that gets you at the plate 3 times. And I was surprised to hear how many of these young guys and young women uh, ain't getting to the plate 3, 4, 5 times a week. So it gets you to the plate 3 times, and it'll be something y'all don't have to argue about. And then we'll go maybe one day we'll go deeper into some of the stuff that you can. We'll leave it there. Once again, thank y'all for watching, and I'll talk to you all later.